Hello and welcome back to Cities, Skylines, Better Cities, and in today's episode we're going to be building a massive transit hub for the new district. And before we do that, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and if you want to see some daily updates from the city, go check out my Instagram. Some of the content that doesn't make it to the channel does appear on the Instagram. Now, let's take a look at this area. We already have a cargo hub, we have passenger hub, and we also have a few stations like monorail, metro, and then we have the bus station. Now, let's see how are we gonna make this area work. We have this beautiful terminal from Stockholm, and then let's see what else we have here. This building, okay, we're gonna keep it as it is for now. We have the intercity bus terminal, and then waste transfer facility. We do need it in this area, but I'm not sure if it's the right spot for it. Maybe we could have it somewhere here, off to one side. It's just a little bit, it's just too big. We'll have to remove it and replace it with something smaller, maybe a recycling center. Let's see if we can fit it in. Yes, we can. Not ideal, but we need to keep things tight. We don't really have that much of an area. We can only use this bit over here. And then we have the helicopter stop that's not going to move anywhere. Let's see, what do we do about the train station? We also need a train station. We do have highway access. We'll need one more access point. We're going to remove this road, change it to a toll. Now let's see, what train station can we use for this area? The other day I checked, yeah, this one. Modern Central Station by Bed Peanut. I think it fits in really well, and let's remove this road. Let's move it down a bit. This is a helicopter depot. Helicopter depot can actually go all the way out. Maybe we can have some kind of a road going off the highway. Let's put a slick plane, and then we're gonna have just a one-way road in and out. Let's see, we have enough water. Do we have any electricity? We can have this one here. That will do. Okay, now let's move the depot. Alright, that's out of the way. Originally I wanted to keep the train station where it was long time ago over here, but then I decided to make it a zoo. So now we're gonna move it into the hub, which is actually better, so that we have all of the transportation that brings the tourists in one spot, and then they get exactly where they need to be to this leisure and entertainment area over here. And then we put in the train station for one. It's a modular one, so you can add as many platforms as you need. Or we're gonna have a road behind that as well. Okay, let's move the whole thing, and then it has a road behind it as well. And I'm not quite sure whether or not we're gonna use a tunnel. And I'm still trying to decide whether it's going to be the end-of-the-line train station or we're going to connect it to this track over here. It would be better to connect it, but it's a really crowded area. I don't know if we can do that. We would have to go underground. Let's see how that could go. We're going to build it and see if it's going to work, and then we're going to decide. So we need this one to start going underground. It is not ideal, but still better than what we used to have here before. Alright, not the most beautiful thing ever, but it just needs to work. That's all we need from it. I think I would prefer it to go straight on. Still looks a little bit weird, but it's okay. It's okay. As long as it works, it's all good. Now let's see what kind of road connection are we going to have here. We might replace it with a better one. I don't know if we have a better looking road for this. Now we need to find a place to put a toll so that the people can come in. But I think they can only come in from this side. Alright, we don't really have that much space to work on. Let's just put one first, and then we're going to figure out the other side later on. Okay, not ideal. Not ideal. You know what, let's go with the 2-lane one. Still looking weird. Okay, let's just move the whole thing a little bit further back. Okay, that's fine. That will do for now. Right, now we need to figure out a way to connect this toll booth to this road down here, and it's gonna make it crowded. I'm thinking to actually probably make it connect somewhere here, and then they can just drive down, and then we're gonna have less intersections and less traffic. We can have this bridge coming down here and into a beautiful T T-junction, so that we don't really need any traffic lights. And now let's see, how do we connect this road down here? So this is a two-way, two-lane road. Once again, it's not perfect, but as long as it functions, it's all okay. And let's see if we can move our monorail station up a bit so that we can have it right next to it. Okay, good. We can have it right next to the train station. Then we have this bus hub down here. Let's see what else can we add. Let's take a look at our hub. What else is missing? I think we could make it a little bit, put things a little bit closer together, a little bit tighter, so that we can fit in more things. Maybe we can have some kind of commercial area as well. Metro. Do we need an overground metro station? We could have one. Let's see if we can connect it into something from the other side. Maybe around here, if we can figure it out. Yes. And then we can have some ground level stations, overground metro. Ground level station 2 could be somewhere around this area. And then it can go underground like this, and then we have a station. Here we have residential, so it's going to be really noisy if we put it down here. Maybe closer to the offices around this area will be just fine. If it gets underground from this point, maybe we're going to have it run up to here somewhere. That is still residential. Maybe this area down here. We can have another one going down here around this area. Yeah, and then it can all connect to this one. I suppose we will need Anarchy to do this. That's really challenging to make these when you have these islands and a lot of canals. Okay, we're gonna leave the metro system alone for now. Let's set up the train lines since we have this station. So we're definitely gonna have one that goes into our central kind of station inside the city. So that's one stop, and then we can go all the way to this area down here, and then it all comes back in a loop. Okay, there will be one line. We have two of them. That will be enough for now. I'm thinking we also need to add some kind of a smaller station, maybe like this one, somewhere near this area. I think around this area. It's a really, really small station, really nice, suitable for suburbs, suitable for towns. Let's add a stop both directions. Let's get our helicopters sorted too. We need some kind of a helicopter pathway from this side all the way to the opposite side. It's going to be flying from one side of the river to the other. If you have enough disposable income, you can take a helicopter to the other side. If you don't have that much disposable income, you can take a ferry. We're going to have plenty of those as well. Okay, I don't know if it's going to work. It looks really messy, but we'll see. Monorail lines, let's see how do we get these sorted. This one will need to connect all the way to this one. I really wanted to use the monorail for a long time, but I didn't get a chance because I didn't have a place where I could use it. Alright, so we're done with the monorail line. Let's get it running. We do have a lot of areas that are still not filled in. We don't really have residential built out, so yeah, for this area it's still kind of work in progress. So it's going to connect all the way to the airport. The airport is off to one side, so I only kept out this much space for the hub. So for now, this is how it's going to work. And let's see, I think it would be a really good idea to make this underground. Since it's underground, we can move it next to the train station. If they're coming from the hub, they can still walk. And then the buses, let's have the buses going as well. So we're gonna have express lines for now, and they can just change to something else. And we can have express going this way, then we can have a new line. Okay, that one is complete. One more going to our sustainable innovation district over here. Where do we add? Do we even have enough space to put in an extra line? Kinda do, but it gets crowded. Alright, that'll be enough for now. Train station done, monorail done, harbor is operating, helicopters done, bus done, harbor done, taxi done, highway done, train station done, metro. Oh, this is gonna be the tricky one. Let's try to set it up anyway. The only problem is to go through these canals. Alright, so I just noticed something. So this one actually has a metro station built in, so we can remove this one. We don't really need it. All we need to do is figure out how do we connect. Let's start with the easiest part where we have the overground system, and let's see how do we connect that one. Alright, we might need to move it slightly this way so that we have enough space to build a bridge, and then that bridge could also connect to the ground level station. Okay, that looks okay. That should work. And then we're gonna go underground from this part. And then it's not a problem up until here. Here we need to figure something out. So maybe we're just gonna use the Anarchy to fix whatever is left. I hope our passengers are not gonna be vomiting every time it goes sideways. Look. Okay, looks good. Looks good. Nothing funny happening there. That's a good sign. We're gonna have a massive park going through this entire district. It's gonna be a really green, quite literally green district. If this is all connected, let's set up the line. Oh, we need to go to the other side of the river as well and connect to this one that goes to the other airport. Let's build a bridge first. The bridge needs to be as straight as possible, so let's try to do something like this. We'll have more space for them to turn around. Okay, that looks fine. That looks like something that could actually work. We can add a stop here, and then another one underground, and then another one over here. Then we're gonna have one more here, and then the other way around. We're just gonna have one loop. I think for now it should be sufficient enough for us to get enough people to the entertainment area. Complete the line. Okay, we're going to change the name later on, and let's take a look at our hub. Alright, looks fine. We just need to add a couple of details, and yeah. Alright, so this is what the complete hub looks like, and it looks really nice. I think we're also going to have some developments around here. We're going to have the public park, so it's all going to look a little bit better, but for now it already looks really nice. We have some commercial over here, we have the monorail, we have a couple of McDonald's and KFC buildings, we have the train station, taxi, parking lots, bus station, helicopter stop, harbor, metro station. We have plenty of things going on here, and for now I think this is exactly what it's going to look like. And here we have the highway, a couple of squares and plazas, and overall I think this area looks really nice. And it's also walkable. We have enough path, so that is going to be really convenient. We're going to let it run for a while and see how that's going to work. And apart from that, I also changed the railway down here, and I added the noise barriers. They're originally meant for Japanese highways, but I think they fit in here just fine. And that is pretty much it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.